Howdy boys, it's NPC and today we're back for another best car challenge with a budget of $750,000 in today's episode. In case you guys are unfamiliar with how this works, we're each going to buy a car, customize it, upgrade it, and that all has to be within a budget of $750,000. Once we've bought our cars and customized them, we're going to take them on a series of challenges, that being a drag race, a circuit race. We're going to discuss which one is the best looking, do a sprint race to a random point on the map, and lastly, we're going to discuss which car has the best value for its money. The winner of each challenge is going to be granted 3 points, second place 2 points, and the loser 1 point. And at the end, we're going to total all the points up and see who is the winner of today's challenge. So without further ado, let's get into buying our cars. Before we start picking our cars, I just need everyone to look at my current vehicle here.
Yes, Bo.
Just a moment of appreciation for the Maxwell Asbo.
It's Asbo appreciation hours right now.
You
don't do it.
Wouldn't dare. You wouldn't dare.
You're right.
Respect.
Rejoice.
I'm gonna pick my car now.
Okay.
It's a lot of good cars in this price range.
Good cars.
It's weird.
range.
It's weird though, because 750k is also quite limiting.
I agree. There's some that are like, if I had 800k.
Yeah, if I had
perfect.
if I had 800k, I know what I would pick.
I was thinking in like the 770 is pretty cool, but would not have very much money left over.
It is very expensive. It's also very fast, but I don't know if it's fast enough. You know what I'm saying? So,
I think this one is a solid choice. This one is quite nice as well. I love this one.
I love this one. It's my favorite.
But
Making it my favorite.
I think for the best value for money, we cannot go wrong with this one. I'm
Totally.
ordering the vehicle.
Totally.
Boom! Car has been purchased.
Woo! I'm gonna go customize mine.
Likewise. I'm
Good
gonna
luck.
run
Later,
over on my way out.
nerds.
Boom!
Oh no! Don't.
No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Oh! I was actually thinking about taking the Maxwell Asbo for this one. I think it would be too OP. It would just be too unfair for the competition. So I'm going to go easy on them. Go with the Shafter V12 instead. Because everyone knows that the Asbo is the fastest car in GTA Online. I just wanted to make it fair, you know? Oh my god. I checked all 5 floors before I found which one it was at. Okay. It's time to go customize this thing. And we'll meet up with the boys. Alright, so we have a budget of $750,000 minus $116,000. That leaves us at $634,000 left. We can pretty much go all in on this thing, and we're gonna have plenty left over. First up, I do want to do the performance upgrades because that's obviously very important. That's what's going to win us a lot of points. I think the Shafter V12 is a very high performing car despite it being so old. I do believe it's one of the fastest sedans, and also I think it can be used in sports races if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, engine upgrade maxed, transmission maxed, turbo tuned as well. So we have 500 grand left over. Cool. We might as well go ahead and do the armor and brakes as well. Front bumpers, we have 3 options here. So the carbon arrow isn't horrible. Oh, I really think it depends on what we end up like doing with the vehicle. I'll come back to the front bumpers. For the rear bumpers, we can add the carbon rear diffuser, which I think we are going to do, minus 4,600. For exhaust, we've got some duals. Titanium is the only way to go. For hood options, we can make it vented, carbon, or carbon with vents. I do kind of want to try a carbon hood. I think it could look really cool with the build. With what I have in mind, I feel like it's gonna work. Between the carbon hood and the carbon vented hood, I'm still a little unsure. Let's go with the carbon vented hood. I feel like the car could use some detail. For a plate, we're gonna make that yellow on black. And onto our respray. I was thinking we could go for a cream or some sort of color with a similar shade. A brown could look nice as well. I kind of just wanted to go for like a tanner color. Straw brown would look nice. Oh, cream just looks really good though. I think that's what we're gonna have to go for now. And then for a pearlescent, can make that even brighter with an ice white, but I think it looks best in cream. For the secondary color, I think we're just gonna go ahead and match that. And then for the trim color, we can either go with a black, maybe we should go with like a carbon black to match it a little bit, or you can just full cream the car. Maybe even make it like a nice brown leather. That's fancy, sienna brown. We'll come back to that if we need to, because it could be a little odd with all the black accenting on it. We can throw in a carbon roof as well, which we are going to do. For skirts, we've got custom or carbon. At this point, I think we just go with all the carbon accenting. I feel like there's enough of it on the vehicle. So that's $8,000. We're still chilling. We have over 400 grand left. For a spoiler, there's really only one correct option here. That is the lip spoiler. For suspension, oh, see this part's a little like, I don't know what I should do because there is an off-road section, and the higher the suspension, the better the car is going to do in the off-road section. So I think maybe we just go to, I'm kind of leaning towards sport or street. I mean, the Shafter V12 is already so long. I don't know if it's really going to make a difference if we have it raised. I think we go with sport suspension. I think that's the way to go. For our wheels, okay. We definitely got to pick some good options here. Hyperfreshes look pretty nice. Mercies as well. I feel like Solars look really good because of how straight they are. I feel like the cheated carbon R's kind of make vehicles feel like they're a little bit wider, but this is a long and narrow vehicle, so I think we should just keep it with the theme of being straight. That being said, we could also go with carbonic Z's or just something like a Mercies. That's always a classic. I feel like I do want to go with some newer rims. I think black Hyperfreshes are probably the way to go because it's got that cream cap in the middle and I think it looks really good. So we're going to go for Hyperfreshes for $30,700. We're going to black those out. Tire smoke, we can even add on to flex a little bit. That's another 5 grand. Windows, we can even tint as well. We'll make those a dark smoke. For a front bumper, we can finally come back to this. See, now that I'm looking at the hood more, I don't know if that fits, nor do I think the interior color fits. So we're gonna change that trim color to, I think either just black or cream. I think it looks really nice having the distinction between black and, oh, there is a cream trimming it looks like. So I think if we blacked out the interior, that would be perfect. Yeah, let's do that. We are going to add a neon kit because that does improve handling, and we need every leg up we can get since there's so many races. So we're going to do front, back, and side for $30,000 because why not? Actually, you know what? I think maybe we just do the sides. I feel like that looks a little bit better. For the hood, I actually don't think I want to go with the carbon one since we have our roof carbon, but I do want to add the vented hood. So that's going to give us 5 grand back to our budget. And I think that was everything. Oh, of course. We still didn't pick the front bumper. We didn't pick the front bumper. Dude, I can't fucking say that word. Bumper. I've given up. Oh, my mouth is like locking up right now. We do have the Shafter V12 in a pretty race-like build. We could add the tow hook and the straight bars on the front. I don't think it would be too bad of an option, especially since there's a little bit of red around the cap. I think it would be cool to have a tiny bit of extra detail. It does take away slightly from the cleanliness of the build. How do we feel about that? I think we do keep it cleaner. I'm gonna go with the carbon front splitter. That looks beautiful. And with that, our build is finished. Oh my god, listen to how good that sounds. Holy shit, this car sounds so good. We're gonna go meet the boys at the airport, and then we'll discuss which cars we picked and how much money we have left over.
Wonder what it's gonna be.
Alrighty, boys.
Oh, it is the
Ooh,
V12. Oh,
V12.
Oh,
interesting.
Someone whipped out a
Sounds
vodka?
That would be me.
I thought about it. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
That is a
Wow.
sick lineup.
This is a sick lineup. This is it would seem that everybody's realized that going for the top end of the budget doesn't work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As was learned in the last challenge.
And with
I learned
the
hard way.
Karen Sultan as well.
Yes. And yes, also with that.
I think the one that really hammered it in for me was where we had the sports car lineup with the 9F and the Coquette and the, what was
And
the
the,
one?
yeah.
the Felter.
And the
Yeah.
Felter. Oh, that one was brutal.
Yeah, yeah. It's all about the upgrades. It really is.
Look at us. We're so cheap.
Yeah, we're just a bunch of cheap.
We're smart.
bastards. Yeah.
Speaking of
Exactly.
which, how much
Well.
do you guys have left over in your budget?
We'll
Let's see.
discuss that at the end.
Oh
I
yes.
think.
Oh,
That's
right.
For one
My
of the
bad.
challenges,
My bad.
Mister.
Yes. Yeah, come on, GTA and PC, get with the
Okay.
game.
Okay.
Well, I think it's drag race time.
It is drag race time.
I agree.
I don't know who's going to win this.
I'm
I really
so
don't.
interested to see because I
I-
think these are all. Oh, the V12 is a sports car. I thought it was a sedan.
It is a sports car. Well, it's
This
also a
one's a
sedan.
sports car too.
It's a sports car and a sedan.
I was gonna say we had one vehicle from each class.
Yeah, well, technically you do have a sedan and a sports car.
Yeah.
I have a supercar, and Twingo has a sports car. So
Sports
a
car.
dedicated sports car, not like the Shafter V12 where it's kind of half and half.
Can't decide.
Yeah, can't decide what it wants to be. Well, Rockstar can't decide what they wanted it to be.
Yeah, there we
All
go.
right.
All right, gentlemen.
All right. Hold
Whoa,
on.
whoa. Yeah, there you go, buddy.
Alright,
I saw that. I
alright.
saw that inch. Come on now.
Here we go. Drag race time.
Let's
Ruin it.
find out. Let's find out.
Oh my god!
Oh, let's go.
What?
Shoots off the line.
Hey.
No shot.
Oh no,
No,
way.
no way.
No
No
way.
shot.
Oh,
Oh
we're
my
eating
God.
them up.
No shot. The top
Oh, we're
speed.
eating them up.
The top end.
The vodka.
What?
The
The top
vodka.
end. What?
That's crazy.
What? What? No shot, bro. The shaft, bro. Why is the V12 so fast? Oh my
Man.
god, that's ridiculous.
It's
what?
a literal bullet.
That thing is fast, man.
You know what it reminds me of? It's like a what is it called? In like the Winter Olympics, they use like, is it like luging or is it like, you know where they go down like the
Skeleton or-
ice pipe?
Skeleton, yeah,
Like
bobsled.
bobsleds. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
it does.
exactly
Huge,
Yeah, I can-
fast machine.
Yes.
I can see what you're saying. Yeah, that's crazy. That thing put the gap on us.
Oh, for real.
I thought I had it. That's so
I
disappointing.
thought you had it too. I was sure you were gonna
I
beat me,
know.
but then the Vodka's top end just came through. That's
That
Yeah.
launch was nuts.
that launch was nuts.
That's
The
like a
rear-wheel
virtual launch.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
actually, compared to these cars, yes, like literally.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, we got to find out what's gonna happen on the circuit now,
Yes.
that's gonna be
Okay.
interesting because you do have all-wheel drive with the Jester, and we
Mhm.
only have rear. But our cars do
Oh.
seem like they're a little bit faster. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that acceleration is gonna be
It's
huge.
gonna be huge in some of those hairpin corners, especially
Oh,
in,
yeah.
in the dirt. In the dirt, it's gonna be crazy.
I'm so nervous. That's
See.
3 points for me.
3 points for
Two
you,
for
2 points,
HarmNone.
2 for me.
One for
Ouch.
me.
One for the
One for
Jester.
Mr. Twingo. So
Oh,
that's not bad. I'll
Yeah.
take a little 2 points right there. It's acceptable.
solid.
I think from a roll, I think the Vodka would fare a lot better against the V12.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's because
Vodka acceleration is its weak point.
Yeah, it's especially off the line. It's pathetic, actually.
Yeah. Oh my
Terrible.
god. I'm just okay. I'm like a turtle on its back.
Well,
Bruh.
I'll meet you guys at the start line.
Sounds good.
All right.
Up next, we have the circuit race, in which, if you guys are unfamiliar with this, we're going to start over here by Trevor's house. We're going to go all the way around the Alamo Sea, taking the main road, going through Grapeseed, and then the first person to come back here and cross the Welcome to Sandy Shores blue sign right there is the winner. It's time to race, boys.
It's time.
All right.
All right, gentlemen. Well,
Time
let's
to line up.
line up. GTA NPC, you gotta.
You are a little bit ahead, buddy.
Yeah, you're a little ahead there, pal. You're lining up the nose here. Oh wait.
Are we all ready?
Hang on, Twingo. You gotta come back
Do I?
about a foot. Oh, this dude's.
Oh, he's mad. All right, let's go.
All right.
Don't get
Here we
jumped.
go.
Yeah. Let's see.
Go.
Alright.
Oh my god,
That
that launch is
Jester.
brutal.
I'm just gonna have to defend my position.
That just makes me feel so bad. Oh, we're playing like that, huh? We're
The
playing
big,
like that, huh?
big
Oh.
German bully comes through in the V12.
Double
Man.
my cylinders. It's not
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. Unfair advantage.
Oh
buddy.
god. Oh.
Man.
Oh, he's. Oh no.
No.
Oh.
Just takes the lead.
Oh
Of
no.
NPC screws me over yet again in the circuit race.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my
I
God.
was just watching you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, I've got so much clearance here. No, and the Jester is the fucking all-wheel drive.
Oh yeah, here we
Yeah.
go. Time to eat.
No. No food for you.
Oh man.
Oh, big
Shortcut.
jump. Was that a little mistake? Nope, he
Nope.
just does not care. Okay.
Simply doesn't care.
Oh, and there's HarmNone behind us. Oh my
That's
god.
right. No, I'm in the water, dude. No.
Oh,
way.
No, dude.
Oh,
How do you do that?
GG's.
Dude.
Oh no, I'm in the
Raw.
rocks.
Oh,
no,
nice.
no,
Another
no.
one down.
Oh, this is not
Getting
looking
a
too good.
sizable lead here.
I was so close too. I was so close.
This is fucked. Oh my god.
The question
Oh
is,
my
who's gonna
goodness.
get second?
Well,
Well, it's not me.
the question is, Oh, between me and you? Oh!
Oh, maybe.
Oh, he slipped up! He
I
slipped up!
thought you fell over.
He slipped up!
No way.
Go, go, go! I just don't have that launch.
I got to launch.
Oh, those hairpins are killing me. Those hairpins are killing me.
Oh, yeah.
We're on his tail, though. All good.
No.
All good. No, no, I rolled over! I rolled over!
Oh, we're
Oh!
Bruh. Oh my god.
Oh, this is awful. This is...
safe. Oh, no.
Where is he? Are you on the road already?
No.
He is! I see
we go.
him! I see him! This is our chance.
Come
This is our
on.
chance to catch up.
Come
Go,
on, little
Shafter,
bumblebee.
go!
He was screaming.
Oh. Go, 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 go. Oh, it might be too late.
Oh, no.
It might be too late. No.
Oh, yes.
Oh, oh, we're gaining on it fast.
No way.
No, 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 no.
Oh, I
no,
think
no,
I'm in the
no,
clear.
No, 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 no.
There's the
Oh,
sign.
no.
Let's
Oh,
go.
that's tough.
Oh,
If
beautiful
only I didn't make
win.
so. Look how destroyed my car is. I made so many mistakes.
Oh, it took a beating. Let's go. That's my first circuit race win.
Circuit waste win.
Circuit race win.
Where's Mr. HarmNone? He's just entering Grapeseed. You have to call Moors.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm furious.
He is wallowing in
I'm furious.
defeat
oh
right
my
now.
god, dude.
Never would have thought a Lamborghini off-road would be a terrible idea.
What happened?
Came around the corner after the bridge, and I don't know if it's just a GTA moment where the car turns into you, and it turned into me and sent me off the edge into the
That's
water.
brutal.
Knew you were
That's
racing.
brutal. It happens. It happens.
It definitely does. Oh, I'm so mad, dude.
Man.
I'd be too.
I'm pissed. I'm so pissed.
Oh. Well,
All right.
that is 3 points for Mr.
Oh,
Twingo
right.
and his Jester, 2 points for myself and the Shafter, and 1 point for HarmNone in the Vaca due to unfortunate circumstances. Otherwise, the race could have turned out differently, but it is what it is. Our next challenge.
It is what it is.
For next challenge,
Sure
we
is
are
what it is.
gonna go repair these cars and then meet up to discuss which one is the best looking.
Yo.
It's a cool custom Buffalo here. There's a really cool custom Buffalo here.
Whoa.
That's
Got
neat.
custom tires.
Yeah, that thing's sick.
Oh,
Franklin's here.
exotic exports list.
Oh, that's what it is. Now it's time for challenge number 3, the looks challenge.
Yes, I would. I'd like to hear your guys' opinions. I think
I think
Twingo,
mine.
as the winner, should get to go first.
I think I'm the best looking. I think this car is really cool. It's really accurate to real life NSX too, which is pretty nice. It's got some really nice curves to it. I think the wing really adds a lot to it, and some carbon bumpers and skirts is just, oh, chef's kiss.
It's nice. It's nice.
Okay.
It's nice. It's a nice car. I can't lie. You know, I'm a bit biased. I do like the Shafter V12 a lot. I have to say.
Really?
It's the Shafter V12 is definitely. I think it's actually a pretty good looking car. From the front, from like the side profile, not so much. Like that's where it gets ruined. It gets and from like the back angle too. It's something about the rear fenders on this car just doesn't work. And I don't know, like the spoiler and like the tail section of the car is actually pretty good looking, I think. But it's something about the middle section of this car looks just something's just not quite right.
Really? I was actually going to say otherwise. I think the front and the back are they're just too simplistic for my liking. But I really like the middle section because it's got like a lot of detail with right above the skirts. It's got like some kind of like indenting with the metalwork there, and then that connects with the fender really nicely in the back. And I think just like the bottom half of the car looks really good, but I think if you look at it from just the front and the back, I'm personally not a huge fan.
I think it looks good from the front. I won't lie, and from the back too. It's like okay from the back. I think it's good from the front though.
I'm with HarmNone on that.
Yeah.
Really?
I think the middle's like nothing too spectacular. It's not bad looking.
Yeah, it's nothing special, but it's not good looking. I think the biggest problem with the V12 is that the windows like slant up like towards the back of like they're low at the front and
Oh,
then
yeah.
they get high towards the back of the car. Which I know
I
is
see.
it's Mercedes styling at the time. Like you know, the Shafter V12 I think is based pretty heavily off the E63 or even the C63, and that's just the style that Mercedes was going for at that point. But I definitely think like the newer E63, the newer C63, if they were to do an updated Shafter V12, it would look a lot better. I mean, it's also kind of based off the S-Class, which the S-Class is like similar, I would say. But yeah, overall, not a bad looking car, I don't think.
I do have something to say, and this kind of goes for both of you, but your fitment is way off for your wheels. And
Yeah,
that looks pretty bad.
it's not.
It's not as bad on the Vaca, but man,
Yeah.
it's quite a noticeable on
Yeah,
the Shafter.
on the Shafter V12, especially the rear wheel, the fitment is horrible.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like it's like in the fender?
It's like in
Yeah.
the fender, like you can't tell there's a wheel on the car.
I think the stock wheels might go all the way to the end though, because that's what
Yeah,
happens for some race cars.
And also lowering the car makes it worse. on the
Yeah,
Shafter
I slammed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
It
an
can look
achievement.
it can look pretty normal if it's raised, but it's not good. It's not good no matter how you slice it, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know, the V12 is not bad. I mean, I think the Vaca has always been a great looking car. It's always just been let down by the performance. Not necessarily even its individual, like individually I think the performance of the Vaca is pretty good, but in comparison to like all the other supercars, it's not that good.
I completely agree with you on that, actually. I think the Vaca, I love the look of the Vaca. I've always wished that it had good performance so that you could race it.
Yeah,
Because then it
no,
would give people an
completely.
incentive to drive it.
Completely.
I think it's just got like a beautiful, smooth body shape, and it's small too.
Yeah,
in
I
length. And I think you did the car a lot of justice by throwing these Mercy concaves on.
I thought
That
it
is
looked so
beautiful,
good.
dude.
It looks so good on this car.
Like, I've never seen a rim look better on a car than like
This right now.
this right now. Like,
Yeah.
it's
No, the Mercy concave, some of the new rims that are in the game definitely can work so well with the older cars. And like this is the first time I've customized the Vaca in probably 5 years. So
yeah.
you know, to put the Mercies on here was like man, this looks good. So,
Yeah, that looks super good. I was kind of thinking the same with when I threw in the hyper freshers on the Shafter.
yeah, they fit nicely.
Yeah, just the new
Oh,
rims
yeah.
look good on old cars.
Yeah,
Kind of revives
totally.
them a little bit.
Totally.
I think, Kaya, you did the same thing too, yeah?
I sure did. These are kind of close to the Type S's actual wheels, so I
they're
wanted
not-
to go for
They're
them.
not the Super Lux, they're the
High fives.
It's something, yeah,
high fives. The high fives, yeah. I think I have my order for what I think the cars looks wise are.
Throw it out, because I'm still kind of forming my opinion.
I think the Vaca #1. It's really a toss up between the Jester and the Shafter V12 because I
Can't believe you.
I
Are you
love
kidding me?
I love the Shafter V12, but the Jester is like better looking. So I think Vaca, Jester, Shafter V12.
I
also-
really
I-
think I
I-
deserve #1.
I also think that the Shafter V12 is just so massive in comparison that is really like that's kind of throwing me off a little bit too.
I don't know.
I'm
The
not
Vaca,
gonna lie.
It looks good.
Oh, go ahead.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you. I think the Vaca looks good, but it's just a little plain looking, in my opinion. And as with the Jester, not just because I customize it, but you can do these bumpers and side skirts and rear bumpers, and it's a whole lot more depth to it. But with the Vaca, there's no front bumper, there's no side skirts. There's a cool rear bumper though, and the spoiler looks great with that. But it's just a little too plain, I think.
I would argue that if they did add customization to the Vaca, which of course they haven't, and it's not on the car and it's not possible to put
Is
it
there
on the car.
nothing there?
There's nothing you can do
Damn.
for any, like, even the rear bumper is stock, the side skirts are stock, the front bumper is stock. But I think if they added skirts and if they added a front bumper to this thing and a rear bumper and maybe some mirrors or something too, I think that the Vaca would look probably like far better than any of the other two cars here.
I could absolutely agree with that with what I'm thinking it can look like right
if,
now.
if there's like a little bit more of an aggressive front splitter on that,
Mm.
like if you could make it look like a Gallardo like Super Leggera,
Oh yeah.
that would be sick. But unfortunately, you can't.
Sadly not.
Yeah. So
I think you guys both did like so good by your cars, but with your customizations, I think they both look fantastic. I'm completely comfortable with throwing the V12 in last place. I personally have never thought it was a good looking car. I picked it more so for the performance and the
Valid.
value over like its looks. It's not bad looking, but I've never thought it was a good looking car
Yeah.
like I have with the Vaca and the Jester. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think this is the best customization I've ever seen on a Jester. I've never liked it, the way the vehicle looks, but it's growing on me.
It's
Especially
pretty clean
yours.
like this.
Oh my god, it looks really good.
Mhm.
I think your neon is throwing me off a little bit just because it's a different shade of yellow.
It's a little bit of a different yellow. It's that or the golden shower, which is orange.
I need me a golden shower.
I think
Oh,
something
this is so-
something
this
that
is
I
tough.
really don't like with the Jester, and the Reaper suffers from the exact same thing.
Oh.
Why are the front windshield pillars a different color?
That is a little sus, yeah.
Why on earth did they do that to this car and the Reaper?
Damn.
Because
The Reaper too? I didn't even know that.
yeah, the Reaper has the exact same thing. I don't know. And that's the one thing about the Jester that just kind of kills me. I'm not like I don't know. I'm not a super big fan of the NSX in real life, like the new one. I think that the old one looked a lot better, but that could also just be some weird like nostalgia thing.
I
But
would agree.
Boomer trait.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's definitely growing on me as they release more new NSXs.
Yeah.
But I think that the old one's so beautiful, but the new one is like I thought
It's
it
a
was
pretty
a big
like
letdown.
new take on it.
But I
It
think
is.
your customization it's making me rethink my life. You know,
Valid.
I think it looks so good. The only thing is, am I the tiebreaker here?
You are.
Yeah.
I'm the tiebreaker. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Vaca. I think it looks slightly more like a vehicle. It's got that classic Lamborghini style. I think the Jester from the front with those lights being separated, like you see how the headlights are split into two parts on each side. It makes it look very insect-like, and
Yeah, I
I
can see-
don't like that. I think the rest of the car looks beautiful, and I think the customization is beautiful. Just by a hair, I think the Vaca is a little better looking.
I can't believe this.
I agree. I think the Vaca is slightly better looking.
Unreal.
Well, I guess that is
Well,
3
that's-
points for the
That's,
Vaca.
that's 3 for me. Let's go. I needed
2.
those. I needed those 3.
You really did.
Yeah.
2 for the Jester, and 1 for the Shafter V12.
That's correct.
Valid.
So-
Alright, well, I'm at 5.
I am
NPCs at 6. I am at 5 as well.
close. This is close.
Am I at
Man.
5? Wait a second. Hang on. No, I'm at 6. Because I got 2 in the drag race, 3 right now,
Yes.
and then I got a 1 in the circuit. So I'm at 6. So NPC and I are tied.
Wow.
Oh man.
Interesting. Okay, well, it's going to be sprint race time now.
Yes, it is time for the sprint
Now,
race.
where should we sprint race to? I've been picking them, so I think it's only fair that that somebody else gets to pick the sprint race location.
The strip club.
Oh yes.
The Vanilla Unicorn, you say?
Are you guys
But
down?
there's only one strip club, right?
Yeah, there's only one.
Okay. I'd be down for
Interesting.
that.
It's not marked on my map. Is that the same for you guys?
It's the
You
high
haven't
heel.
unlocked it, or is it because it's daytime?
No, it's there on the map.
Maybe I've removed it off of my.
I see it.
Yeah, because you said you removed like the parachute.
Yeah,
icon
I've
and
removed
stuff.
a
I don't
lot
know
of
how
stuff.
how do you even do that?
I can't really remember, but I think I know where it is. It's right beside the convenience store and just up from the Suburban, correct?
Right by
Like,
the
it's a-
convenience store up. Yes.
Yes, like right there in that parking lot. Okay, so right here. I'm down for that. I'm down for the strip club. Yep.
Epic.
All right. Well, it's time for the sprint race. Let's go to the usual spot. Let's post up right here. Man, the V12's got that wheel spin though. All right. Well, gentlemen, are we ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Okay, on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go. I'm actually very nervous for this because even though I picked it, I've got no clue how to get there.
I'm
You're-
very well known with this route.
Yeah.
Oh no, why did I take this? No.
Oh man, I
No.
love off-roading. Boy, do I love off-roading.
Boy, do I
I really
love
hear how
off-roading.
slow it gets too.
Yeah. I love off-roading,
Oh,
especially in my Lamborghini. All right. Well,
oh, I flipped again, dude. What is with this car flipping? It's so skinny.
Damn. Oh no. Little spin.
Oh,
yeah.
my god.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that took forever.
oh yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
I just gotta keep
What?
keep my lead here a little bit, and I think I'm gonna be good to go.
Unreal.
Praying I
Oh,
don't see
man.
orange in front of me.
You just might. I don't know. I feel like you went a different way.
I think I
You
did go a
well,
different
yeah,
way,
you
but yeah.
definitely went a different way, but just how different, I don't know. I do have a bit of a secret here for how to get here. So
If you guys take that one tunnel under the highway by the CEO offices, it's a shortcut to get there, by the way.
right.
Oh my, that's a pole.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Oh yeah.
I bought race brakes and they don't do shit.
Oh no.
Um,
No. Is that a Shafter V12? Is that a Shafter V12 that I see ahead of me?
no! No, 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 no!
Uh,
Oh my
yes.
god!
3 points for HarmNone.
Oh,
3
what
points
a
for
waste!
Damn.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My god.
That's 9 points.
That's fucked up. It's also karma because I've done that to you twice now, but
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it?
that's brutal. What route did you guys take?
Straight down the highway.
Oh my goodness. I took the Madrazo road again and it's oh, I see. I see which road I should have taken.
The dirt road.
I should have just followed you guys out. I had the far starting point though, so I
Yeah, your top speed definitely would have helped you on the highway. But,
yeah, it would have.
That's okay.
That's
You know what? I'll happily take first place.
The Vodka in first place. I guess you do have a higher top speed. That makes sense.
No, you have a higher top speed than
Well,
me.
I mean, then the Jester.
Oh, then the Jester, yes.
Yep.
And I did follow the road all the way, which Twingo.
I
took
thought I
some-
could have saved some time.
Yeah,
That threw me off. Because I thought all off-road kind of handles the same, but I guess maybe not.
dirt is slightly better, I think. Like dirt road is slightly better than just dirt.
Yeah,
So
I see.
yes.
Well,
So
All
that's,
right.
that's what is that? 9 points for me, 7 points for Twingo,
Yes.
Yep.
and 7 points for NPC.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I guess it's time to park up, and we gotta discuss best value for money.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna swing by a Los Angeles Customs because my car looks like disgusting.
Well,
It's discussion time.
It is discussion time.
What are we thinking?
Well, I guess we should talk about budgets.
Yeah, we should talk
Oh,
about
yes.
budgets.
budget
How
time.
how much money did you have left over, Twingo?
I have 256,950.
Interesting.
Okay.
So I think this could have been a 500k car.
It definitely could have. It
Yes.
definitely could have. Yes.
Damn.
And NPC, how much do you have left over?
339,660.
So I've actually somehow spent the most money. I don't understand that.
How is that
Because,
possible?
How? On the lease. What?
That doesn't make any sense.
Do you do your
What?
math correctly?
Yeah, I minused everything that I customized. How much are your customization options on the Jester? Like $3 a piece?
Yeah, they're like 1,500 and 3,000 for a
What?
bunch of cosmetic stuff.
That's
I think
too
the
li-
spoiler was 7,500. The bumpers were very cheap, yeah.
You know what it is? It's probably because you have a supercar.
Yeah, mine's still a
Ah.
sports
That's
car.
why.
That is why. Okay, well, I have 225,000 left over, so I spent the most money.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I mean,
But
you
I-
are in first place.
I do have a supercar, and I am in first place.
So how much do you have
Interesting.
left over?
256?
Like a 30,000 difference between you two?
Yeah,
And your cars are roughly the same price too, right?
they're exactly
Exact
the same
same.
price.
Oh.
240,000 a piece.
Well, I mean,
Huh.
it kind of scales correctly.
Yeah, it definitely
Yeah.
it definitely does.
I think the Shafter V12 does need to get discussed because
It definitely does. Straight
not
line
last place.
straight line performance is unreal with the Shafter
it's
V12.
f***ing insane. It is
Um,
insane.
Yeah, the Shafter V12 definitely has a pretty good argument, especially considering you have how much money? 339,000?
I have 339,660, and I went for for everything. I even threw on armor and brakes.
You have $114,000 more dollars than I do.
Wow.
My car is also about that price cheaper though, is the thing.
Yeah, that is true. So, but I mean, you still did walk me in the drag race,
I
which
did walk you in the drag race.
I will say. Handling wise, that car is definitely not nearly as good as the Vodka or the Jester.
Not,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I agree with you on that. I do think I could have, had I taken a better route on the sprint race, I do think that I would have won. I
think
kind
that
of got
you would've.
confused on the highway section because there's so many lines that cross here on the minimap, and I just did not see that the highway went all the way through.
Yeah.
So that's why I went for a different route. But if I did know, I think I would have won. And also, I messed up like 3 or 4 times on the circuit race, where I was like they were pretty big mess ups. You know, it wasn't like I just my tail end spun out. Like I was flipping over, I was backwards, I was in a ditch, and still I was right behind Twingo at the finish line.
That is true.
Yeah,
That is
you were
true.
keeping up pretty good.
The Shafter definitely has a case for.
I think if the V12 were in a better driver's hands, or if I was at least a little more used to driving it, I think those races would be in the bag.
Yeah, I would agree. I would say that for the money, but at the same time, so the thing is it is a 750K challenge, meaning your maximum spend can be 750,000.
Yes.
And the V12 is like a seventh of that. So I feel like technically speaking, there are probably better cars you can get for that much money. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, if you're talking about saving money and getting a great car for 750K, it's like, it's not bad. It's
How
not
much does a
bad.
car cost itself?
The V12?
114,000.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's very cheap.
It is
It's super cheap.
cheap.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. The Shafter V12 definitely, like, value-wise, is, I would say, the best car out of the 3, and it's also a 4-door, so you can seat 2 people in it as well.
Yes.
That there is a case to be made for that.
I see what you're saying about the budget, but this challenge in particular is talking about best value for its money. So
Yes,
all of that
yes.
money that you're not spending on the Jester, the Vodka, that you, let's say, spend on the Shafter.
You could spend on another car
Exactly.
eventually, you know, or on a business or something else to make you more money. So there is a case there. There is a case there. I would say the Shafter V12 is the best value for money. Definitely.
I can agree with that.
I would
Yeah.
argue that between the Jester and the Vodka, that the Vodka is slightly better.
I completely disagree. I
Oh.
think
Interesting.
you definitely won more points with it, but I think I was mainly for top speed, so I try not to count that. But I think with the Jester's all-wheel drive and good handling and great acceleration too, even though like it lacks in the top speed, I think I could find a lot more use for this and a lot more drivability with it compared to the Vodka. Because I do think this one handles a bit better. It definitely feels a lot easier to drive with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
all-wheel drive, but of course top speed is pretty important in GTA when you're driving across the city the whole time. So I see your point as well.
Top speed is important. Looks are also important as well.
And I
I
do
would
think
say.
mine is definitely better looking.
I do. I definitely think mine is better looking.
I think you're biased.
I
It's your car.
No. I just think I don't know. I think the Vodka is a better looking car. The top end is definitely better. Dragging on the drag strip is better. I think that had I not got into the water on the circuit race, I could have probably beaten the Shafter V12 because I was really close, and I was gaining on NPC there. And I don't know. I mean, if he caught up to you in the V12, I feel like I could have caught up to you in the Vodka. I did win over both vehicles in the sprint race as well, and our cars are identical price-wise. You did spend a little bit less money, but I do have a supercar which does have slightly better performance, at least in a straight line. So I really don't know. I think
I know.
the all-wheel drive is mildly better though. Like that does definitely improve the car, and the customization that you can do is also nice with the Jester. I don't know. I still think the Vodka for 240K is the better pick because you're getting a literal supercar instead of a sports car. But that's all I can say. It's up to NPC, I think, to decide this.
Call me
I
monkey
think-
the way I be in the middle. I think the Vaca was placed in very good hands. However, I do think that the Jester is slightly better for its value. I think that while it doesn't have nearly as high of a top speed, some of our challenges were more top speed focused. The all-wheel drive, I think, is it played less of a major role than I thought it would in especially like the off-road race, because like you said, you were gaining on me and I was gaining on Kaya, and I was gaining on Twingo, and I think that the acceleration was like the big difference maker, because out of all of those hairpin turns, he could just get so much
Ground.
ground, you know,
True.
ground that it almost like nerfed the Shafter V12's top speed. And while the Vaca does have a better top speed as well, it doesn't have that acceleration. So if you put it in a situation where you're going to be like turning a lot and
True.
whatnot, it's
definitely more of a
I think
straight
the
line
performance,
vehicle.
I think the performance starts to teeter off a little bit.
And I think the Jester would be a lot better as a city car too, which is
Yes.
what a lot of people do as well.
That's true.
I
That's true.
agree with that one. The very last thing, I guess, is the looks. And while I do think the Vaca is better looking, I think the Jester's a nice looking vehicle as well.
Yes.
So
that
I
is true.
think that tips the scales a little bit.
All right.
So that's
So-
Shafter, Jester, Vaca.
I'm happy
Yeah.
with that.
I would say that I still tied for first place, so
Nice.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, what are the final points?
I think HarmNone and I are at 10.
10 and you're at 9.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh,
Almost
that was
there.
close. That was so
Almost
close.
there.
I thought it was a 3-way tie for a second. I was like, that's so cool.
Ooh, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe soon.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it possible to do 3-way tie in this? I don't know if
I
it
can't
is.
do math right now. I
I-
have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to do the math, but
Yeah, okay.
I'd say it was a good challenge.
It was a
That's
very
what
good
That's what
challenge.
I will say for sure.
Absolutely.
I'm impressed with your guys' picks because I thought I was going to be smoking in the V12, but I guess I was a little too eager.
That thing's a lot faster than I thought. I
It is
knew
a
it was
lot-
fast.
I
but
knew the Shafter V12. Even as somebody who owns 4 of them, I knew it was a fast car, but I did not expect it to be that much faster than these 2 cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy how long it's sit at the top, since it's a really business battle. Since it's been in
Yes.
the game for so long.
Yeah,
And it's
no.
still at the top of the sedans class, I believe, and it's a viable sports car.
It's top 2 in sedans. The Cinco Mila on a twisty circuit will beat it, but on a straight line circuit it will beat the Cinco Mila.
Okay. That car's sick too.
It is.
Well, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the $750,000 Best Car Challenge. HarmNone and I have tied in first place with 10 points, and Twingo in a close second, or third, I guess, with 9 points. I was like, what is that NPC doing? Drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video, comment down below, and let us know what you thought of our vehicle picks and what you guys might have chosen. Go subscribe to Twingo and HarmNone, all of their channels linked in the description below. Sub to my channel if you guys are new. There will be more videos like this coming out in the very near future, and that's about it. So take care, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace!